Hey guys, Greg here. Special edition of the Vinyl Rundown talking about a guitar store. Norm's Rare Guitars is on the cover of the Daily News entertainment section today on Sunday. And my son pointed that out to me. Maybe my wife did. We go there a lot. It's down the street here. Most famous guitar store in the world. But this article kind of highlights what's going on, the struggle between new media and old legacy media. Because this channel is about vinyl records, which is a nearly obsolete legacy media, in case you didn't know that, versus streaming. And newspaper, a legacy dinosaur media that almost deserves to go away, as crappy as this article is. But Norm's Rare Guitars, you guys may have first heard of them when you saw the t-shirt in Spinal Tap, Nigel Tufnell showing off his guitar collection. That was really Norm's collection in his little store in Reseda. But as kind of a promo, he wore the Norm's Rare Guitars t-shirt, store t-shirt. I lived just a few blocks from that store when it was in Reseda. I lived in Reseda. Norm's Rare Guitars is in Reseda. Tom Petty did the song "It's a Long Day Living in Reseda." Tom Petty features prominently in this Norm's story also. There is no freeway in Reseda, by the way. Norm moved the store to Ventura Boulevard in Tarzana. Ventura Boulevard, also mentioned in the Tom Petty story. So anyway, this story is a little kind of fluff piece about how Norm started in the guitar business, and now the guitar business is changing, just like the rest of the media world is changing due to the internet and online and all that stuff. So inside on the article, more detail, picture Norm sitting there, not looking happy. The end of the story gets to the fact that he just started a phone app to promote his store and make some money. It's called All Guitar Network. It's an app I just downloaded on the iPhone. But the big mistake you guys made at Norm is Norm's and Norm's Rare Guitars is not mentioned. I went to the App Store to search for this thing, and you've thrown away your great brand, Norm's Rare Guitars, and now you have All Guitar Network, which is a very vague name. Anyway, the good news, I was going to say some good things about Norm before I trash the app at the end. Norm's store is one of the best examples of social media marketing within the context of a small retail store. They have hundreds of thousands of subscribers on their YouTube channel and their Instagram account, and probably on Facebook. It is a little bit easier if you're selling something cool like 57 Stratocasters, and it's even easier when your customers are people like Tom Petty and Joe Bonamassa. So it is that there's an advantage to trying to get on social media if you've got something cool to promote. But a lot of cool businesses miss the mark and don't even try, like the record store that's right across the street from this guy's in Tarzana. Very weak social media. But anyway, here's the point of this whole freaking rant. The guy who built the social media empire that is now Norm's Guitars is not mentioned in this article at all. And part of that is maybe the journalist didn't know what the heck was going on. I'll tell you the story. And part of it maybe was Norm is trying to move away from that era. So that guy's name is Mark Agnesi, and he's in lots and lots of the videos that Norm did, or that he did for Norm's store. Mark is a younger guy. He's probably in his mid-40s maybe. So Mark would go on the channel and do guitar of the day. Like, okay guys, today I got a 57 Stratocaster. Let's pull it out. Let me tell you about the features. Let me play it for you. Here's how it sounds. Really cool. Vintage guitars, vintage amps. 2, 3, 4 a week. Beautiful vintage guitars, Strats and Gibsons and Gretsches and Martins and you name it. It's just great viewing to watch, you know, somebody play those old guitars and hear their vintage sounds and learn about them. The other type of video they do a lot is more famous players. I keep mentioning Tom Petty's in the store. Sit him down on the couch, play guitar. Cool. Joe Bonamassa. Other people that are unknown. So Mark Agnesi built up this channel, helped really get Norms to take off on social media. Mark Agnesi, good player. He plays all the classic rock tunes. he's been trashing Gibson for years. He goes on there and says, you know, Gibson is dead, Gibson's management sucks, Gibson's new guitars suck, Gibson is dead as a company. Gibson has been bankrupt or near bankrupt for the last couple of years. So the 5,000-pound elephant in the room that this article completely missed is mentioning Mark Agnesi and the fact that he just left Norm's Guitars to go be the head of marketing for Gibson Guitar. So that is like, if you're in the guitar world, that's kind of like mind-blowing. This guy built up a great store and then leaves that store and goes and works for a company that you've been trashing online for a long time. I hope he can inject new blood and new life into into Gibson. Gibson as a company may be dying, and they touch on that in this article. Rock and roll is kind of a dead art form. Aren't that many great bands, nothing in the top 40, etc. Not like it used to be. Guitar music is over. We're in the era of rap and R&B, hip-hop and all that stuff, and those guys aren't out there buying a lot of 57 Strats. So for Norm, the classic legacy instruments from the 50s and 60s, they're going to keep going up in value. They're going to keep getting rarer and rarer. Whereas the new stuff that Gibson is selling, I don't know, who cares? So anyway, I'm a little bit surprised that the Daily News talked about social media and marketing and completely missed the boat by not mentioning Mark Agnesi. Either you don't know anything and you didn't do any research, or more likely this article was just the result of a press release that Norm sent out about his All Guitar Network app. Norm, big mistake to not call your app something about you and Norm's. I mean, you have one of the greatest brands in used guitars, Norm's Rare Guitars. And you start a new app that doesn't mention it. Yeah, once you download the app and you open it up, there's pictures of Norm in there. But I'm on the Apple Store looking for, searching Norm's Rare Guitars, Norm's Vincent Guitars. Vincent? Vintage. Nothing about it in there. I finally came back, found the newspapers. Okay, I gotta search All Guitar Network. Okay, great. Guys, long crazy rant. I'm way too amped up on green tea today. I'm sorry. Today I was supposed to clean up this room. You want to see the mess I got here? And I did a Goodwill run that was unexpected today. That's going to come up in the next video. Go check out Norm's Rare Guitars on social media, on their YouTube channel. And Mark Agnesi. Great Instagram accounts, great YouTube accounts. Even if you're not a guitar player and you're just a fan, there's a lot of great stuff on there. All right, guys, that's enough. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.